on mine yet, so.
It says the number Discord. I didn't get that yet.
I got it strictly on my freaking webpage thing here. Like, we're live!
Hey, Kaiju.
Yeah.
Nose goes, but he has to check on Rebel. Necro was last. Necro's
gonna have to check on her, okay. I mean, it is her birthday after all. We should let her sleep with all of her ravaged young ladies. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again, the Models of Gaming. I, of course, am that kooky Kaiju K. With me here is Necro Nick.
Hello.
Juggernaut Jared.
Hello.
Tiny Trisha.
Hi.
Rebel Vanity and Deathgasm, who are not being seen in this episode. And the wacky DM himself, the master of mimics, Subliminal. And, oh, hang on, let me actually start this here. And we are back now. I know it's been a while, guys. We apologize. A lot of things have been happening. Poor Juggernaut, he's back. Say hello, Juggy. The rest of Juggernaut will show up in other episodes.
Not 100%, but I'm back.
That's right. The rest of Juggernaut will appear in other episodes throughout, so don't worry.
Yeah, right.
Look! There's like 1/4 of you here, buddy. Juggernaut has been split into 4 characters. So we're back to playing some DnD.
That would be an interesting idea for a character.
3 goblins in a trench coat.
What's that, Kaiju?
3 kobolds in a trench coat. Look it up, it's an actual character design. Alright, so, when we last left off, we all decided to hit the hay.
Yes, indeed. We slept.
Yep.
You guys have slept, covering your health and everything.
My goodness, I feel like I've slept for a month.
Wake up.
I'm gonna sit up, there's gonna be like dust all over me. What the heck? Just pulling cobwebs off me. What the hell?
Listen, you kind of did. There's your room looks a little disheveled, each and every one of you.
I think Joe's room looks perfect. It looks really nice.
What the frick?
Alright, so, since we're starting from a brand new day, I believe, I guess we can all start ours. I'm just gonna start by stretching out, waking up.
Oh, God, I crackle pop. God damn it, I'm not eating them.
I sound like a cereal. Oh, it hurts everywhere.
I'm in my room doing push-ups, sit-ups.
Nice.
You guys hear me hissing?
Goddamn snake woman thing, she's hissing again.
So, as you guys are doing all your own thing in your room and everything, you guys are just chilling around your room that's more messy than what you left it when you went to sleep. Is there anything you guys want to do? Wow. Wild party.
I want to do a quick scene translation where I like look up at the screen, I'm all just like disheveled. I slap some paint on my face and like draw a face on me. You know. Much better.
Nobody's hurt or anything.
Well, I hope not. We didn't have sleep long enough to have our natural healing to heal us.
Oh yeah, it's just that you notice there is a little dust on the cabinets and stuff around you. Huh. As if you guys slept for a while.
I'm getting at the question why the fuck it looks like we've been down in the fucking crypt here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this place a 4-star on Yelp.
How well you even made it at this point?
Well, I gotta give them some credit. I mean, they are a brothel after all, so I gotta give them some points for that.
What's wrong about Bubble has all the girls?
Well, I'm sure if you asked nicely, she'd say, "What are you doing in my room?"
Good thing I'm covered in bandages. I feel like a mummy.
Alright, well, I'm going to take the first opportunity. I'm going to do a listen check to to see if I can hear anything. I rolled an 11.
You hear people talking down in the brothel area.
Just talking, just like right up chat, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like it's a full house almost.
Okay. Oh, the full house. Okay, so I'm gonna crack the door open and kind of just like whisper out to like Nick and Jared and the others, like, guys, am I the only one who's alive, or are we all awake?
I pop out, I reach out of my room with the hand.
Oh God! Never mind. I forgot that even existed.
I opened the door, used one of my binders to shut your door.
Thank you.
By the way, Necros, strong hand.
Strong hand.
Looks a little bigger and different than what you guys remember it when you went to sleep.
Oh no! What is he even feeding that thing?
Necro, I know you like watching porn, but that's a little too much.
Yeah, listen, fucking Rebel wouldn't be shitting the fucking girl, so what the fuck is guy supposed to fucking do?
Is it like that episode of Family Guy where like they ask Quagmire what's he doing? He's got like this giant muscular hand. I found about porn on the internet. Like, oh
Anyways, your guys' stomach rumbles and starts to hurt as if you haven't eaten in days.
Either I haven't eaten in days or I've eaten some of my mom's food. I can't tell which one. Should probably just go to get something to eat. I'm going to do a listen check with my really fancy die. Okay, I rolled a 17 total.
You still hear chatter a little bit more clearly, but you still don't know what they're talking about, but you do hear Rebels still snoring away.
Well, let her sleep. It's her birthday after all! Happy birthday, Rebel!
Happy birthday, Rebel.
Happy birthday, Rebel.
And with that, I'm gonna begin making my way down the stairs, I guess, just a little slow.
He's making his way downtown.
Yeah, but I'm not walking fast. I'm walking like a gentleman who's woken up after 16 weeks. Like, me fall down the steps.
Flip a 2d2.
D2, okay.
Yeah, how'd you fall down the steps as you didn't?
Hey, as I fell down the steps.
Roll a damage die.
Which one?
The smallest one.
That would be a D1. Okay, I tried. It's a D3. I rolled a 3, believe it or not. Ow. Unfortunately, I think I got someone's loose stirrups up the arse. Ah! Ah! I hunger. Food more.
Look at you.
What's that?
What?
What'd you say, man?
I said, as you fell down the steps and made noise and hurt yourself, everyone stopped talking and turned around and looked at you.
I stand up. I hunger. Food more.
Thor hungry.
Thor hungry. Thor want to eat.
I open up my door and there's a rat in my mouth.
Of course there is. There's a rat in her mouth, everybody. So we will increase her temporary hit points to 55 extra hit points. Alright. So I would like to take this opportunity to talk to whoever's behind the bar to see if I could possibly get some kind of breakfast or perhaps a lunch special or something.
She says, of course, for the heroes that did most of what I asked. But the problem is, I need all of you down here to eat because it's going to be pretty big since we all been knocked out for a couple days.
I'm sorry, what?
My watch is broke.
Do we have watches in this era?
What part are you questioning?
The out for days part, my friend.
Yes, you've been out for quite some time. Roll d20.
Okay. I appear to have rolled a 6.
Yeah, you're almost out for a full week.
Is that why it certainly feels like there's a black hole for a stomach where it should be?
Yes, that's why I'm requesting you get everyone down here to eat. Because it's kind of like almost an emergency for you guys. Because we still haven't finished that quest.
I open my door and slowly, carefully walk down the stairs.
I'm still looking at Juggernaut with the creepy hand.
Don't make me whip you, boy.
That is so creepy.
Not angry, boy.
Just time out for a second. Could you imagine? Time out, just 1 second. Could you imagine that Necro is secluded in his room? He's secluded in his room, and there's this tentacle, like something out of Parasite, just peering out the door, slowly following you as you walk down the hallway. No noise, just slowly watching you. That would creep the f out of me. I'm just gonna full truth, like nah.
Anyway, Scott, what was that?
Roll a d2 as well. Same thing for what Titan's was.
It's 1. It's heads.
You take damage. Roll a d4.
I thought it was a D3.
D3, D4.
There's a difference.
1.
Now he rolls a 1.
You somehow hurt yourself getting a splinter, but fucking roll into it, and that sticks landing like nothing happened. Like you meant to do it.
Cool.
You know, you could probably just use your little tentacles and just pop that out. I'm just saying, that just pop that sucker right out, no problem.
Something like that.
Get his bandages under there, just pop it right off. Okay, so that's 2 of us who've made downstairs and injured ourselves. I guess it depends on who's coming down next, Trisha or Nick.
I want to see Necro go and take a tumble.
I will be. After peering out and watching Juggernaut, get a splinter stuck in his foot, I decide to make my way out of my room and down.
Can you roll me 2 d2s?
Sure.
Why is he special?
We'll see. We'll see, Kaiju.
Roll 2 d2s, Necro. There we go.
Okay, I got a 1 and a 2.
Heads and tails.
As you stumble into the hallway, you trip into the walls and hit your head off the top of the steps. But somehow make it down perfectly fine down the steps. Roll a D3 or D4.
So you guys, give you guys a heads up. Trisha rolled a 2, so she just makes it down the stairs, no problem.
I took full damage from the D3.
Nice. Now, do you want to know why you had to roll 2 D2s?
1 for the hand and 1 for me.
1 because of the hand, not for the hand. Because of the hand. Like I said, you noticed that it was a little bigger and different.
Oh, so he's kind of off balance.
What do you think it got fed off of while you were asleep for 6 days?
We didn't know we were asleep for 6 days!
Technically, the people still upstairs don't know we're asleep for 6 days.
Hell, the fact that none of us have keeled over and died from lack of nutrients is a miracle on its own. Jug's the only one who makes sense on why he didn't die.
You're the only one that knows. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Jug makes sense why he's still okay. Technically, Jug is an undead creature, so he doesn't eat. Trisha, on the other hand, has had so many rats shoved down her throat. She's probably got a bowl somewhere. But poor Nick and me now. Wait, actually, Nick, you're still an android boy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd be the only one who'd be screwed over anyway. Damn it!
Yeah, technically, the cow's the only one that needs to eat.
I hate all of you. Hey, all. Okay, so anyway.
I pat Kaiju on the back. It's fine. It's fine.
Bring forth
I
the
go
food!
like this around him with the strong hand. It's fine. It's fine.
I do like those little girl cries like I hunger, feed me, food, rah!
I believe it takes
So we all watch Kyle eat some good food.
a few weeks for his snake to fully digest.
Yeah, you're safe. So we're all down here now. So I believe it's time for hunger, food. Thorg want hungry. Thorg want to eat.
Okay, we get it.
I'm having a sudden craving for snake.
I gotta take this.
That's
delicious.
Python.
He's like, that's racist. No, that's delicious.
Yeah,
Rattler,
it is
Rattler,
delicious.
Rattler or Python?
Python.
Mm.
I actually wanted to try anaconda while I was down in the south. I couldn't get any, but I did get some python, and that was some meat. So that was pretty meaty.
Anaconda is really good.
Is it? Okay. I've had anaconda jerky, but not actual anaconda.
I've had both. I had a fresh, complete caught, and then cooked.
So anyway, we're all downstairs. We're all here. Food.
You know, by a technicality, you really can't eat because not everyone is downstairs.
Yes, and I'm gonna go knock on Rebel's door.
You do that. I'm going to go prepare some barbecue sauce.
You
Go
better
walking
not
back
bite
up the
my
steps.
tail.
Any trips? Face plaid.
He goes to fall, his strong hand grabs him and holds him up in midair. I got you, man!
And then I knock with my normal hand.
Oh, I see. You knocked too long and had to do everything else with that. Is that why it's so soft?
Listen, I'm not sure Listen, if I use the strong hand, guaranteed it's probably gonna knock the fucking door down.
Wait, you said we've been asleep for 6 days, right?
Yeah.
In the last episode, Rebel and a bunch of her female friends went into her room and oh no.
I'm knocking with the
Oh no.
in that room.
Oh, I'm getting the burying shovel out. I reached into my sleeve and pulled out a shovel.
Normal hand.
Some gloves to put on, a white mask to put on my face.
Open the door, you see NSFW.
Hey, so can I get a radiation suit? Like hazmat? I'm not sure what I'm about to walk into here.
How many eggs has Rebel laid?
Oh,
She's a
yeah.
woman.
She is a bird.
Yes, she is.
She's not the only one that lays eggs.
So you just knocking or you echoing?
I'm knocking to see if I get a response.
Nothing happens.
I yell down, hey guys, there's no response.
I slid her up the stairs. I go into the room.
How? Let me ask you a question. I just start putting on my magic casting gloves. So, 7 eyes. Anybody okay with that? 7 eyes. Everyone's okay with that one?
7 eyes?
7 eyes. Everyone's okay with that one, right?
What do you mean by 7 eyes?
I didn't ask how big this room was. I said I cast fireball.
No!
Wait, Tracy, you can't say no. You've done it to everyone.
It's not me.
Well, actually, I don't have the fireball spell, so I can't cast it anyway.
Right.
I can cast my cone of melted butter, though.
No.
So I decide to knock louder with strong arm.
Oh god, he's gonna put a hole through the walls, and he's just gonna I'm gonna send the door flying like, hello!
All you hear is a little snoring, but other than that, you don't get any response.
What would you come out then?
Hey, So even with big arm, it's still no response, guys.
Okay. So, we have one of three options, gentlemen. Let's explain this one. Option one. She's in desperate need of help, and we break down the door to rescue her in a dramatic fashion. 2. We breach and clear the room, and by breach, I mean I use this satchel charge here, which is, by the way, one of the abilities I have. One of the abilities I actually have is called satchel charge. I detonate the door, and we rush in style. Or 3. I do stand by this one firmly. We eat something, and then we go check in on her.
But you can't because not everyone's downstairs.
I will kill somebody if I don't eat soon. Don't volunteer yourself.
Well, of precautionary tales here of Kyle being hangry, I punch a hole through the door with strong arm.
Okay.
Still no response.
I'm literally punching a hole through the door.
Oh, wait, use strong hand to scout the room.
Use strong hand to scout room, then.
Alright. Roll D20.
Okay.
Six days with no food, and I'm being forced to wait for a chicken.
I got 13.
You see the room covered in dust.
But eat the chicken.
Like she's gonna sleep for days. There's nobody in there but her, except for a few eggs.
I think I've had your breakfast.
Don't tempt me. Also, let's keep Tiny Trish away from them. I mean, she can't dislodge her jaw, and she's a snake, so they eat eggs.
No, I'll just coil myself around the eggs and protect them.
I'm going to walk over. I'm going to check Rebel's pulse. Do you want me to roll a medical check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, actually, medical checks are one of my best scores, so. Alright, I rolled a nat 20 plus my 8 skill points in medical.
You notice that she's comatose, almost like she was put into it. And you notice there's a little bit of powder by her nose.
When no one gets cocaine around.
You guys, I think she was high on
Cocaine
cocaine.
wouldn't do that. Cocaine would get required as a fucker.
It's a strange looking powder, but you seem to recognize it somewhat. But it looks like it's mixed with a different one.
Necro, would you care to share with the class why you know so much about cocaine? So she's out like a light bulb. So, I think what I should do is roll a d20 and see whether or not I eat Rebel.
No.
I'm not opposed to this.
Wait, so Rebel's unconscious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to roll a series of checks to see if what I'm going to do is going to work.
Oh no.
Okay? So the first thing I have to do is...
Wait, before you do this, should I take a step out of this room?
You might want to get out of the way.
I walk out of the tavern.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a grapple check.
I don't know who else is following me, but I suggest you might...
Does an 18 grapple Rebel?
He rolled an 18 to grapple Rebel. Doesn't work.
Does it work, Sub?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now, with one hand I have her grappled. With the other hand, I aim at the ground, begin casting, and I cast Cone of Melted Butter to cover the floor and the hallway down to the stairs.
Out of here!
Should I roll a cast check, or am I good? Should I roll a caster's check, or am I good?
He's casting a cone of melted butter while having Rebel in one hand. Does he need to roll a cast check?
Yeah, but she's at a disadvantage.
I'm not aiming at her.
He's aiming at the floor.
18. Does it count?
Yeah.
Alright, I've coated the entire floor of the stairwell in crispy, crunchy grease. Now, since there's going to be a full round action, I have her in grapple. And I now have the floor coated in butter. So now, I'm going to lever myself, and I'm going to launch Rebel, like a lawn dart, onto the greasy floor down the stairs. Would you like me to roll?
She needs to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 14.
What are you trying to do again? Roll her downstairs?
Now I'm trying to throw her onto the grease, man. Keep up. I'm throwing her onto the grease.
It works.
Alright, now here comes the problem. See, grease has no friction in the world of D&D. Which means an object in motion stays in motion.
Until stop.
Until it stops by a force. Seeing as the stairs are not quite a force, that means Rebel will now go flying.
I put down the eggs gently and I use my tail to grab her.
So, I'm going to need you to actually roll a grapple check against that. With disadvantage. Because she's now on the grease. So now you're trying to hold on to a greased up chicken that's asleep. So, dead weight.
Someone call Colonel Sanders.
So what does she have to beat? What does she have to beat, that man? What does she have to beat?
18.
Okay, so. Does a 2 do it?
No!
No!
Shit.
What if I use my bandages to slow her down?
Yep.
It would be
You
the
don't
same
touch
thing,
me
Judge.
Same thing?
But now you have to catch her and
How's my luck?
well, you gotta get Rebel and you gotta stop her too because she's flying too now.
Yeah, because now technically Rebel collided into
What? Oh no! God, what did you roll?
Died.
Died.
I have a feeling that I've just sent 3 of my friends down the stairs.
This is entertaining.
You want to join in? You want to try to catch them while you're downstairs?
No, I'm talking to my hands saying this is entertaining.
All right, so I guess
You want to know how much worse it would get
How?
if somebody would have cast Fireball?
No.
I don't have Fireball. Okay, so I guess all 3 of you have to roll a 1d4 now because you all hit the floor. Maybe this will wake Rebel up. Maybe this will wake Rebel up, or maybe she'll just sleep through it.
Oh, she just sucked through it.
Okay.
No reaction.
So Trisha takes 3 damage.
Jug took 4 damage.
Rebel takes 3 damage as well.
I took 4.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's non-lethal damage, so you guys will heal it in 4 turns at mess.
Yeah.
All right. And now I need to cast one more spell. So I'm going to cast the spell Prestidigitation. It's a cantrip that allows me to, per round, fix a 10-foot square area to what I want. So I'm going to slowly walk down the stairs, and while I'm doing it, I'm going to use it to clean the grease up out of my way so I don't slip on it.
Okay. That works.
All right, lady. We're all downstairs.
As I see Kyle walk down the steps from the window, I peer back in and say, "That was funny as fuck."
Yeah, it was. All right, so we're all downstairs. Feed me or else.
Feed me, Seymour, he says.
Feed me, or I'm going to have myself a bayou breakfast.
Now that's quite an unconventional way to get your teammates downstairs, but it'll do. You're not looking.
I'm going to just like fall onto the table at this rate, just shove it into my mouth.
No, here's the funny thing, Kaiju.
Yeah?
You went and you cast Cone and Melted Butter.
Yes.
Isn't it downstairs as well?
That's why I used prestidigitation to clean it up.
Yeah, he was cleaning up as he walked downstairs.
But what happened to the other patrons of the tavern when you cast Cone and Melted Butter?
Oh well.
I don't give a fuck about that.
The DM didn't say I got anybody, so I didn't get anybody. Plus, I'm pretty sure Nick running downstairs screaming, "Get out of the way! Something's gonna happen!" I'm pretty sure that would be enough for him to scatter.
I might warn some people to get the fuck out. Yeah, by my flailing fucking strong arm going.
But technically, wouldn't that Cone and Melted Butter have affected the bartender?
Well, no, they went to the bottom of the stairs. They're off to the side.
Okay.
However, I would also like to aim at Rebel with my hand and go, "Clothes beam!" and shoot her, and her clothes make her look like she's Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's. Put her in her chair. By the way, in case you guys are wondering,
you end up being able to do everything, and she's still laying there like Bernie from.
now just to let everybody know what Clothes Beam is. Clothes Beam is a feat you can take in 3.5e, which allows you to transform clothes into up to 2 gold pieces worth of clothes, just as a free action. So I'm guessing she was either in sleeping garments or in just her feathers. Either way, I can just make them appear on her. So actually, we never asked if she was actually clothed or not.
And not to take it off subject, but Bernie needs to be like a puppet, right?
Yes. Are you going to use your strong hand to turn her into a puppet? Oh my God!
Yeah, this is going way off the rails.
This is definitely Weekend at Bernie's right here. Thank goodness I'm chaotic good, or this would never work.
I'm neutral. I don't give a fuck. This is why I'm questioning why they chose me to be a leader here.
No, I didn't question it. I'm having more fun with you being leader.
But hey, puppet.
Oh God. Where is my food?
Roll D20, sure.
Oh God. All out. Oh God.
What's that referencing, Kaiju?
Isn't that
I got a D8.
It's the clay fighting show that was on MTV.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yes, Celebrity Deathmatch. All out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Did you get a D8?
Yeah.
Instead of grabbing onto her, you end up accidentally grabbing onto your snake friend, Tiny Trish.
Uh-oh.
Oh my, is Necro feeling up Tiny Trish? actually, is Claude feeling up Tiny Trish? We've never actually given her a name right now, so I'm just calling him Claude for now.
Claude. It looks like it's almost trying to pierce the skin.
Ooh, so she's like kind of like grabbing on you. Like,
oh my.
oh my.
He's a friendly hand.
Oh my.
Friendly arm.
No, call what you want.
Here's the question, does she just leave it be and ignore it, or is she going to do something about it?
Apparently she's doing something about it, right, Trisha?
Necro, get Claude out of my eyes right now, or I'm gonna put fireball on you.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Get Claude off of her, or she's going to use fireball on you. And right now, you're way too close to everybody.
Okay, I try and remove Claw from her.
Roll D20.
Oh god, I knew it. I knew it! I knew problems were beginning. No, stop saying chaos! We don't need Claude to have chaos. What?
You got 9?
You got a 9.
A 9.
Oh my god.
No.
Roll D4.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
And by the way, the hand is still attached to her.
I got 4.
You took 4 damage.
Okay, so she's down to 51 temporary HP.
No, I think I took the damage.
Oh, you took it? Okay.
Both of you did.
Oh.
Ah.
Looks like she would have to roll oh wait, no? Yeah, that's how it works. Yep.
Yep, so she needs to roll a D4 pal.
Okay. Rolling the fancy D4 that I got from Necro.
Anyway, it's Schmancy Schmancy.
Yep.
Nice.
Trisha took 2 damage.
Very nice, very nice.
Chaos.
Ooh.
Chaos. Control!
Yeah.
That's what it is, chaos control.
Chaos control. Get smart.
Alright, so the hand is still attached to her. Let's dig in a little deeper.
Swimming serpents! Necro!
Oh my.
Necro's getting a little handsy, isn't he?
I mean, we are in a brothel,
It
so...
may be attached to me, but I don't have full control of this thing.
Yeah,
I have to bite you!
You do.
Sure you don't. Sure you... Wink. I got you. Wink.
Yeah. Wink.
Yeah, remember, Necro, that none of us know that you don't have control of it. To us, you're in full control of your hand, so to us, you're like you're feeling her up. In a very kinky way, like getting under the scales kind of kink, you know? Necro, would you and your handsy friend like to release Trisha, please? Or is this going to require you guys to go to another room?
I mean, I'm trying here, but the rolls ain't working.
Get a room, you two. Get a room.
But I can try again.
Okay. Try again.
9, 6.
You don't get your hand out of my eyes.
I got a 16.
That got some 16.
It loosens its grip.
And? He just loosens his grip?
She takes 2 damage.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, I can't take that much.
Fingers are bound.
Giggity. You know, I have a solution to this, but it's gonna hurt. It will be a very, very high burning sensation.
Please don't tell me that he's going off the better.
Well, I mean, if we want to get it off, that's one way we can do it. Oh my goodness, I can't do that because...
Hey, I loosened my grip. Come on, relax.
How many times has he said that in real life? Oh, yeah.
They're gonna cast fireball on your ass.
She can't right now. If she does, she's gone too.
If she's done it to anyone.
If she does it right now, she's gone.
I try to reach back there with my fangs to make the monstrosity of Necro's arm go limp.
She's trying to poison Necro's arm. Doesn't work.
Roll 2 D2s.
Okay.
The first one is the poison word.
Heads.
Heads it dies.
And heads.
And now her teeth are stuck to the mimic arm as well.
Shit!
Where is
You were off of me, now you're on me!
Where's
You know what this reminds me of? A really, really twisted version of Twister.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that one episode of the friggin' Three Stooges where Mo glues his hand and they're trying to pull it and keep smacking on the different things.
Yep.
I know that we're trying to struggle with this obviously awkward sexual tension right here, but where the hell is my sandwich? I wanted breakfast. Haven't eaten in 6 days.
And while we're doing all this shit, I'm hoping so.
The food has come out, by the way, Kaiju.
What's that?
The food has come out while she's biting him.
I'm just going to begin eating. Actually, I'm going to cast Detect Poison on it first.
Alright, roll d20.
Okay. 15.
There is no poison on it.
Yo!
But you do see a little mold.
When you put it that way, I'm just going to eat. I'm just diving on this eat now.
Come on, free penicillin.
Exactly. I haven't eaten in 6 days. What's that?
Roll
Roll a d2.
I don't want to roll a d2. 2.
Okay, you're fine. Your stomach just gurgles while you're eating it.
I cast Cure Disease on my stomach.
You cure a stomachache that will cause you to projectile vomit.
Good, because I want to keep eating.
Is there a doctor that can separate us?
What happened?
She wants to know if there's a doctor that can separate them.
You decided that you wanted to dig your fangs in. I am leaving you like you are.
You're the one that stuck your arm
You
on
think
my
no
eye.
bandages could rip them the fuck apart?
So you can try it.
Worth a try.
What do you need me to roll?
He's
If
fine.
you felony, and it has to be above 18.
This is not gonna end well. My luck has been terrible.
At least your bandages are not part of you.
Yeah.
They regenerate,
12.
so 12.
12.
Nothing happens other than your bandages getting sucked in to the mimic behind.
Caroline, your bandages taste well.
By the way, Trish and Necro, please roll a d4 for damage.
Okay. God, I hope you have a lot of healing things.
I have the ability to make them, don't worry. 1 damage for Trisha.
Damn. And also roll for the poison damage, Necro.
Technically, would Necro be poisoned, or would the immunity of the mimic protect him?
Good point.
Yeah, because I believe mimics have immunity to poison.
And acid, too. Not to being bit, though.
Yeah.
That still hurts.
I mean, literally, this whole arm's a mimic.
I see your point, but I raise you this. The poison didn't take effect.
Okay.
So it would be a shortened term of poison. You basically just got like the lowest form.
Okay. But doesn't she have a normal how much damage it would do poison wise?
Yeah, but your arm is immune to acid. So her acid damage and her poison damage do no damage to it.
So I'm confused here.
You're
But
probably
technically it has into your organs in a sense, but it's not.
okay. So basically, it's non-lethal damage. Can we call it that?
So I'm saying, but doesn't she have a damage, thingy on her thing? I wouldn't have to roll for that, would I?
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
No, you're good. Like I said, it's a short-term poison because it barely hit your system.
I'm taking a peek here. Let's see here. So I might have a way around this if you guys would give me just one tiny second. Might have some.
Yeah, because I'm about to start swinging her. I'm about to go like this with my arm.
Let's not do that. Give me a second.
What's that, Nico? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna run it?
I'm about to, which means I'm not doing it yet. I'm just saying what I'm about to do.
What he feels inclined to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I tried to be the nice guy, rolled twice to try and remove myself from her, and I actually listened to Grip, but yet she decided to sink her fangs into my fucking arm.
So, believe it or not, I never thought this would actually happen in game, but I have a solution.
Oh.
Well, I have an ability. I got it at level 3. The ability is called Party Cracker. It's a spell. And what it does is normally I would have to roll a D100 to get something from this list that it has. But I also have the ability Improves Prestidigitation, which allows me to choose what I want.
Ooh.
And one of those things is down on 70... hang on a second. Yeah, that's at 96 through 99. I can actually create a splash of what's called the anti-adhesive spray. So I'm going to use my magic to create it, and I'm going to put it on. Oh, sorry, Trisha, I got to put this around your mouth. Excuse me. And it will actually break the adhesive hold that's holding her there without needing a roll. So, although it does taste like tar, so it's probably pretty nasty tasting, but.
Right. Is it only to the teeth that you do it?
No, I do it to her whole mouth. I cover her whole mouth with it.
Okay, just the mouth area?
Well, it's all it's holding on.
No, she did up like by the forearm.
I said around her mouth.
Right. But
So-
there's still a part that's dripping onto her.
Well, okay, well, I'll cast the spell again next
Less
turn.
than my grip, but I'm still technically...
Well, okay, I'll cast the spell again. And I'll cast it on Nick's grip as well.
And it completely works, and the mimic gets back to normal.
Great. I am now down 5 spells. Woo!
Sorry. But, also, is Trisha going to take bleed damage?
Yeah.
Okay, she has bleed damage from the claw marks.
Yeah, probably, but that can be cured by her.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay, so, Nick, your hand is yours. It smells like tar. Oh, no, for one more cast, I cast it again, and let's see. I cast the spell again, and I get, let's see here. Can I get... Yeah, I actually get Trish a pint flask of water with some toothpaste and a toothbrush. Why would you ever need that in a game of D&D? Like, that's...
Just now? What do you mean?
I grabbed
Just now?
Here's what Trish it'll get the tar off, yeah. Said you're brushing your teeth for her.
One of the only few times you'll ever actually need that one.
I'm never going to cast Party Cracker again, but this one time! So useful! Alright, so...
Not all the chaoses,
No, don't say that. Jugs around. Don't say chaos. No jugs around.
Chaos. Chaos.
Now, I would like to turn to the barkeep, though. And I would like to ask the barkeep...
While you turn to the barkeep, Juggernaut, could you roll a d20?
Oh, why?
Because you said chaos multiple times.
Oh, no. What, is there a penalty to chaos spell in this? Oh, no.
Two.
Chaos just rambles on in your head. What do you want to say?
Can we make it orchestral, like... You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's being sung by an elven choir, you know?
It's just being said so many different ways.
He's hearing chaos in so many languages, it's chaotic.
Exactly.
Mrs. Barkeep, while I do appreciate the meal that you cooked up me and my friends while the antics happened, I would like to ask why the food was molded over.
Oh, because that was the food I made a few days ago, hoping you'd wake up.
I'm going to set this whole place on fire.
Yeah.
Whole place.
Here's my good idea. You stand
Okay.
at the front and use the...
All you guys.
Kaiser, cast cone and melted butter. Make sure that thing goes up.
Cast cone of melted butter, then you aim the fireball towards the melted butter. No.
You're not making this better for the barkeep in her area.
She literally let food rot and go bad.
For fucking 6 days of sleep. To find out we've been sleeping for fucking 6 days, and then, yeah.
Okay, leader. Okay, Mr. Leader. You deal with this.
Huh?
You deal with this.
You want me to deal with this?
Hey,
I'm out of here.
you don't want us to do this the chaotic way, well then you do it your way, buddy.
But I'm the one that suggested to do it the chaotic way.
No.
Burning the fucking place down.
But you had a plan. That's way too lawful. I'm out. Just walk away.
I miss my bandages.
Awful. What the fuck?
Alright, so we're all going I don't have like
I got a
rotations.
question for the keep. Why did you not freshly prepare something for him instead of treating him like some kind of unwanted guest?
It was an accident, honestly. I forgot to throw it away, but I didn't want to waste the food.
I just
couldn't
need
make you
the
both
side quick and the rat where no one else is, and I conversate with my hand.
Oh god. So, what part of the quest do we still have to do, by the way, Mrs. I'm gonna feed the supposed heroes a bunch of rotting food and think they're okay with it?
Well, I'm sorry. We're just losing a lot of money with the thing that's downstairs, causing so much problems with our storage.
Thing downstairs, you say?
Mm-hmm.
How much you willing to pay us to get rid of that thing?
Also, I would hurry up quickly and answer these because my friend went outside with that hand of his, and you don't want to know what they're talking about.
You might be able to find something to cure your friend over there that seems to be in a coma, and we'll give you better food and 2 gold each.
A good question would be, how did you know that she was in a coma?
I mean, you kind of threw it down the step, and she still hasn't woken up, so I figured she was in a coma.
How much brain damage does Rebel have?
At this point in time, we may never know. All right,
No.
I'm gonna grab Rebel on my back and just like walk towards the downstairs, piggybacking her.
Well, if you want, you could inspect her to see how much brain damage she has.
Yeah, I would rather not find that number. I'm just gonna keep injecting her with healing potions until something happens.
I walk back in to see Kyle walking down, and I follow, looking at the bartender very disgruntledly.
All right.
I swallow.
So we have all headed downstairs into the basement where this supposed creature is that we know nothing about because I actually forgot to ask about it.
Well, I mean, we've had the quest for how long now?
Yeah, but
Right, it's okay. You don't need to know this one.
I don't like that
if
sound.
I just set this entire building on fire.
It would probably get rid of the thing downstairs.
Just saying, I had that plan earlier, guys.
Yeah, but you made it too lawful.
Ow.
You planned it.
I mean, he has a point there.
Okay, so we're downstairs again in the, once again, rat-infused basement.
The rats on the security light greet you.
Okay, well, since Necro's the leader, Necro, deal with the psychic rats, please. Talk to them.
So, any clue of where this beast that keeps hollering down here is?
Good question, actually. Good question.
If you follow the route that you took last time and just go instead of going right, you just go left towards the Rat King and you'll be able to find what's causing the issue.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Just dialing it back for a second. The Rat King?
Yes.
You don't remember the Rat King being down here, Kyle? Well, yeah, you weren't down here before this, yeah.
No, I was, but that version is dead.
A Rat King, to fill you up, we killed a whole bunch of rats. There might still be a mimic down here, we're not sure. There's a Rat King over there, we went the other way, and then he came back up here, and that's when we found you.
Ah! Lead on, everybody! I'm just gonna inject Rebel with one of my Cure High potions.
D2.
Tails.
He seems to get a little worse.
Oh, she dies, she dies. Necro's the leader now.
Oh, yeah, that's here.
We're all gonna die down here. Okay, so
what do you think, guys? We're heading for the Rat King.
they say that we have to go towards the Rat King in order to get this monster, so I guess we gotta go to fight the Rat King.
Well, no, it's by the Rat King. Actually, you have to get past it, honestly.
Past the Rat King?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not gonna come after and chase us or anything, right?
Right.
It might not. Tactical move.
I knew it!
You're dead.
10 points!
I told you.
10 points! 10 points! 10 points!
I told you earlier, you guys summoned him.
No, Juggernaut did.
It was a mistake.
I'm not dead. I'm a spirit on one of your shoulders.
I use the angel of the never mind, I'm not even gonna ask.
Dude, my character was evil chaotic.
You got a point
Here's the
there.
devil.
Is he on my strong hand shoulder?
Oh god, is he your strong hand?
GG?
I didn't know you guys were doing this tonight because the last few Thursdays that I popped in, you guys weren't doing this.
Yeah, well, we've had a bad couple of Thursdays, but now we're back.
Yep.
DG, why don't you flip the D2?
Oh god.
Needs a coin. GG.
I don't have a coin. I'll go to Google. What's the coin?
So this is gonna cause some issues.
Tail.
Not particularly.
You got tails.
He is not his strong arm.
Damn.
Damn it. Kinda wish you were in my truck.
Well, second week.
Guys, all I have to say is the final Night Lord.
Yeah?
My God.
Oh? Okay.
It's just, remember AoE bullshit from Radon
Yeah?
DLC?
Yeah?
How bad it was
Oh yeah.
before they nerfed him?
Mm-hmm.
It's 10 times worse than that.
Oh god. We'll have to deal with that another day then.
We got him pretty close. We got him below half on our first try.
Woot. Now all you have to do is get to him again.
Yeah. freaking, I think I'm gonna hop off, watch some videos on Tainted Grail, see what type of build I'm gonna build for my actual run, because I'm not enjoying big sword.
No.
Are you feeling okay? Do you
Huh?
have a fever? Are you feeling okay? Someone check his temperature.
Well, see, my character, he specializes in heavy armor two-hand weapon
Yeah.
with the class I picked, so that's what I went with.
Okay.
When you have heavy armor on and a big-ass sword,
Yeah.
you maybe dodge 2 feet instead of like the 7 feet that like you typically do when you're light.
Who would have known that wearing exceptionally heavy armor and weaponry would slow you down?
Yeah, but usually if you specialize in heavy armor, it doesn't frickin' weigh you down that much. Or even when it weighs you down that much, you don't frickin' take damage like you're wearing plastic.
Yeah, that's actually pretty true.
Because some of those enemies will like brand new one-shot or two-shot me, and I can't move away. So I think I'm gonna change pace and maybe go for like a two-handed weapon
Okay.
build or some shit.
Okay.
But yeah, you fellas take it easy.
Okay, have yourself a good night. Alright, so should we roll a sneak check to get past the Rat King, or what are we doing here?
If you want to fight the Rat King.
That's up to you guys. I mean, I'm sure Juggernaut has no problem annihilating it.
Ah, come on. I'm pretty sure Tiny Fisher needs a snack.
So, Rat King it is, guys.
Alright. I'm still going to sneak up and try to look at the Rat King, see what it's doing at this moment. Maybe we can catch him asleep or something. Oh, dear Lord, I rolled a 14.
You see movement, but you can't exactly tell if it's awake or not.
Yeah, well, seeing movement is enough for me to go and be like, hey, Nick, saw some movement. Can't really see very well, but I saw some movement. What do you want to do? Okay, so just to give everyone a lot of time out here, what this is this is a strategic moment here. The guys really haven't had much of a chance to do this in any of our D&D campaigns, but it seems that our wonderful, wonderful friend here is giving us a chance. What this is this is a chance for us to spring an attack. We can prepare anything. We could have Juggernaut preparing to just basically choke and beat the hell out of them with his spells. Trisha could throw a fireball. I could use a cone. What do you want us to do?
I'm not used to being blamed, no. So, I would say, can, Juggernaut do any kind of sneak attacks?
Give me a second to check Jug. Jug cannot do sneak attacks.
Well, if I would have had my bandages, unfortunately they've been eaten by a certain person's hand.
Yeah, about
Hey,
that.
you tried to help.
Yeah, I tried to help, and unfortunately my bandages were eaten.
Juggernaut has his poison, his ability to create negative levels of damage. He's got improved unarmed. Your wrapping actually comes back, man. It actually regenerates. So yeah, you have a 15-foot reach with your bandages, which you can make either poisonous or negative energy if you wish.
What does negative energy do?
Basically, negative energy works like this. Let's say you have 40 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Every time negative energy hits, it adds negative energy. If the negative energy is ever equal or greater than their positive energy, it just basically just turns their body to dust.
Huh.
So it's like a reverse poison kind of deal. The more of it they have, the worse it is for them, unless they're undead.
So, how far away is the Rat King from us?
Well, hang on. I got a question first before that. What's all around a rat king, or can we not tell yet? So.
I was unable to really see. We could have other people take a look, though. Yes?
It's pretty far away for you to see perfectly at the moment. It's more than 15 feet, about 20.
So even Joe's range at this point couldn't really even grab one of them, like anything that's around the rat king either.
Right, because that's just like the exit part where the water goes through, where they're at.
So it's like the spillway.
Yeah.
Okay. How big is the room? Can we see about how big the room is?
Yeah, it's the normal size of what sewers would normally be.
Okay, so we're probably talking about a 10-foot by 10-foot sphere.
Yeah.
Alright, so he doesn't really have a lot of maneuverability.
Right.
So if I were to fight...
If it's 10 foot by 10 foot, how is the rat king 20 feet away?
Well, that's just the dimensions, that's not the length of the room.
Okay.
If it's like a tunnel area, it could be like 50 foot long or something. But it does mean that I could use my cone of melted butter and fire it down there and make it very hard for the Rat King to reach me. Or us, rather.
I do like that idea.
And then once he hits the territory, Trisha could use Firebolt, or he could use his fire touch and ignite the grease and basically set him on fire as well. Not Juggernaut, the Rat King.
Roast the rat.
I'm just suggestions. Of course, there's also the flaw of the fact that there could be methane in the air, in which case we're going to have a backdraft situation as well.
I can't detect anything, can I?
You don't have...
If you want.
Okay, I was going to say, you may not have detection spells, but Neko and me can. I can detect poisons, and Neko can detect all kinds of shite.
Necro, is there a way that you could check, that you could detect to see if there is any methane in the air?
Yeah, if you just to detect the poisons.
Yeah, I will detect for poison.
Okay.
The D20, sorry.
D20, okay.
I zoned out for a moment, so I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay.
I got 15.
Oh, nice.
You notice 3 poisons in the air.
Ooh. Okay, so fire may not be our best choice.
But you can't exactly tell what the 3 are.
Okay, well, at least we know that there are poisons in the air.
So, but you still put your cone down and make it harder for them to come.
Yep. Oh, crap. Hang on, guys. My house is flooding.
Your what?
My house is flooding.
Oh.
It's not good.
Good.
Shoot. I hope it's not too bad.
Yeah.
He always made fun of the ceiling thinking we tried, and now...
Hey, it's not my fault.
Oh, I'm saying he did.
Oh my God, it's flooding everywhere.
Tired.
sudden?
It's
I'm
coming
getting
down.
tired all of a sudden. And if Kaiser's place is leaking,
That's not gonna do crap. It's not gonna do crap. Get upstairs and tell them to turn it off. Hurry up. Hurry up.
I'm guessing it's from
Oh
one
god,
of the
it's
other
everywhere.
places.
It's the floor is soaked. Well, there goes our house. Yep, everything's on water.
so the ceiling is leaking.
Yeah, the ceiling is leaking. Oh my god, it's it's everywhere. It's all over the floor. Oh my god. It's just dumping.
Not good.
No.
No. Not fun, do it.
Oh my
Think we
god.
should call it? So Kyle can take care of the leak?
It's the issue.
It's still coming. What the heck?
That's fucking. So what do you guys want to talk about to keep the stream going while he's busy taking care of what he's taking care of?
Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness? I don't know.
Fuck that bullshit, motherfucker.
Any new games you guys have been playing, or?
Oh, well, as you know, we've been playing Elden Ring, the new one, Night Rain. I mean, I'm sure you've played Souls, like games, and everything like that.
I've played Bloodborne and stuff like that.
So not as difficult as Bloodborne or any of the Dark Souls games, but I would say in some sense, they cranked down the bosses, but in some instances, they cranked them up as well. And it makes it like you gotta create a perfect build to be able to do the right things at the right time, and know how to manipulate your character's abilities to do it as well.
Right.
Like, it's not as fun as the Ring where you're just running around and all happy-go-lucky wherever the fuck you want, because you got a whole thing called the firewall that will do damage to you like it does in Fortnite when you're in the storm.
Right.
Then you got random bosses that will appear in the same world. Then you've got the actual end bosses of each day. Then you've got the final boss at day 3 that is way wickeder than anything else that really you've found.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to do this, but can we call this earlier tonight?
Yeah, you're good. We were just filling the air while you were busy.
Thank you very much. I'm really sorry about this, guys. And everyone who's watching, I'm sorry too. The pipe to the upstairs bathroom has burst. So kitchen's a leak.
We're gonna end with us in the sewers,
just before we attack the Rat King.
Yeah. Like, no attacks have been done, nothing like that. Anything.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, you had a pipe burst and you're guys are in the sewers.
Ironically. Alright, folks, sorry about this, everybody. We'll make up for it next week. But until next time, folks, I am Kaiju, the Soggy K.
I'm Necro Nick.
I'm Juggernaut Jared.
I'm apparently the benevolent but evil DM Subliminal.
We'll see you all in the